Hey love, welcome back to my channel. And if you just see my video for the first time, my name is Hennessy AJ. I make slow vlogs centered around but not limited to skincare, fashion and lifestyle. Let's get right into it. I'm going to be saying happy new year because we have not met this new year, for the girlies that want to lose weight and for the guys that want to lose weight, because I'm not just going to limit it to just the girls, because I know how hard it is to lose weight and to stop eating. The last time we spoke, we talked about how I lost weight, how I went from a size 14 heading to a size 16 now to a size 8. How did I do it? So this is a follow-up video. If you've not seen the last two videos, because I made one for weight loss and I made one for cortisol phase, if you've not seen any of the videos, I'm going to be linking the videos anywhere up on this space bar so you can tap it and watch. Now for the girls who have seen the video and is already doing like the weight loss thing and they want to know, okay, what next? I'm doing this thing, maybe it's not working, maybe it's harder, or like you're flunked because it is a new year and we know how December went. We know how we were at December. You know how we ate and ate. A follow-up video of what you should expect, what you should do, how you should be with your new weight if you have actually lost significant amount of weight, and if you have not started at all. I'm going to be doing a summary video from the one that we've done before, and then I'm going to give you a tip on how you can maintain your weight and even lose more weight over time. Now I'm going to be putting a little disclaimer. This video is for the girls that want to lose weight. I am not promoting ED, or I'm not promoting being like dry. This is for the girls that want to lose weight, and then I'm very blunt when I'm speaking about this fact and what to do. If you know this is something that you do not resonate with, please, you can kindly leave. I'm not saying you should unsubscribe, but I'm just saying like you can leave, like, because this is for the girls who wants to be strict with their diet and look really good for the end of the year. Because I know, I can say for a fact, you watching this video, you ate a lot during December and we're in March, so like what is it? Did you gain weight? I really want to know. Let me know in the comment section. In my last video, I spoke about how I lost weight from a size 14 to a size 8 in 8 weeks. Intermittent fasting, because I tried everything and nothing worked for me. The gym, food, starving, nothing worked for me except what I did next that changed the whole trajectory of my weight loss journey, which I enjoy. And many people resonated with me in the comment section asking, oh, I really want to do this, but like, you know, it's hard, They even came to my DM and all that. Then I made a follow-up video on how to have a smaller face, because I used to have like a really puffy face here, and now I have like a really snatched face because of the cortisol level, and how to reduce your cortisol phase with face yoga. Now if you know that you're already losing weight, you're on your journey to losing weight, don't know how it's going, or maybe you know how it's going but you're like, what next? What am I to expect after losing this weight? How is my fashion sense going to be? How is my body going to be? You're asking so many questions. You might even be having like body dysmorphia. You're having a lot of difference from your body, because this is not the new body that you're used to. Then you're asking so many questions, because in your head you might look or you feel some sort of way, especially if family members are asking you, oh, what happened? Why are you looking like this? Are you sick? You have so many questions because you don't want to look some sort of way. I have tips on how to level up in that aspect of asking questions after losing weight. I'm going to be answering 7 questions that you might be asking yourself since you're already on your weight loss journey, you've lost weight, or you're on your way to losing weight. Why am I scared of gaining the weight back? This is the number one question that you ask yourself, especially when you've lost weight. It's prominent with everybody who's losing weight or like lost weight. You start to develop something called like a body dysmorphia. You're not in tune with your body anymore. You feel like this thing does not fit me, it doesn't suit me, because you're not used to what you're seeing, the physique that you're seeing, especially if you've always been big all your life. If you've been slim before, like I used to be a size 6, now I'm a size 8, you know, and I was a size 6, then moved to a size almost 16, then now I am a size 8. So I know exactly how you're feeling. You might be scared about what people are going to say, because that's one of the 90% questions or like worry that most people have when losing weight. Even though they have the most ambition and they have the most motivation to losing weight, they still think about what people will say, unlike me. But like I'm just saying, most people think about what the other person says. If they lose weight to a point where that they used to be like, maybe they used to be 500 pounds and then they're now 100 pounds, you know, that's a drastic change of your weight and it's not what people have been used to seeing you as, so they will obviously know how drastic your change is going to be, especially when you've lost so much weight. That is one of the worries that people get. What is people going to say? What are they going to say? Especially in Nigeria, most people ask questions like, are you sick? Are you going through depression? Are you this? Are you that? Not even having the slightest thought that somebody actually just wants to lose weight. But the reality is, it has to be what you want for yourself. It has to be what you want for yourself. Do you want to be healthy? Do you want to be hot? Do you want to be fit? Do you want to look good at your age? Or do you want to worry about what the next person who's not even paying your bill is talking about? It doesn't make any sense. Even though that person is my guy, Jesus Christ. I'm just saying. But like, if you really seriously want to lose weight, it should not even be part of your thought, because what people say about your health doesn't matter, especially if you're trying to better yourself, better your mindset, better your body. Whatever they have to say, the negative impact of whatever they're saying should not impact you. What you have as your least goal of what you want to achieve, especially for your weight, is what you should focus on. They are not used to seeing you being slim. It is new to them. It's not strange. Like, I saw a video on TikTok. It is a new thing that are seeing. It's not strange. So it's obviously going to distort in their face. Like, why is this person looking this way? Why are they looking this way? I'm going to use an example. Tenny looks so good now that she has lost so much weight, but because it is not what people know her as, they know her as a big girl. As she's lost so much weight, they're like, why does she look so sick? Why is she like this? But she's healthy and she looks really good in my eyes. As someone who has actually lost weight, she looks really good. But in another person's eye, who is not used to seeing her that way, is obviously going to rave and talk about blah blah blah. But they don't know what her reality is. Her reality is she wants to be that way. She wants to look a certain way. She wants to present herself a certain way. She doesn't want someone to be calling her oh mama, you know, at your really young age. Say you're 23 and you're looking like 40 years. Call what it is. If you're fat, you are fat. You have to first accept that you are fat in order for you to lose weight. Don't delude yourself into thinking, oh, I'm not fat, I'm just big, I'm just thick. No, you are fat. If you are fat, know that you are fat. Accept it for yourself first that you are fat before you now move on to, you know, trying to lose weight. If you don't accept that fact first, you're going to have issues losing weight, because you in your head you would downplay anything that you do. It's like, it's not working, why is it taking so much time, You have to understand body types are different. Because I lost weight in 8 weeks doesn't mean that you're going to lose your own weight in 8 weeks. It might take longer time and it might take more discipline for you to achieve that purpose. So you have to seek deep into yourself. If this is what I want for myself, if this is how I want to look, if this is the style I want to be in, if this is the body I want to be in, that's what you should focus on. So like, your fear and your reality has to have a very, very big block, and the block between the fear and the reality should not be big. The reality should be bigger than the fear. You've lost all the weight, and then the maintenance is strict. Maintenance is not strict. Maintaining that body is not strict, because if you're giving yourself some time on losing the weight, your body is going to change. Obviously, how your body processes food is going to change, obviously, and it is now awareness. You're now aware that you're this size, and then you're going to portion control yourself every single time. I'm not going to say this one is dysmorphia or fear of food or anorexia. No, it's just control. You're going to have more control over your body, because in your head you don't want to gain weight. Someone's fear could be like, I don't want to get fat. So you know how to portion control yourself when you're eating. It's going to make you not to want to eat or like binge or like be fat again, because you've lost that amount of weight. Now that you've lost weight, that is your goal focus. Not because you've lost weight now, you just go ahead and eat and eat and eat. Just like when you get a BBL and you work out, if you eat and eat and eat, your tummy is going to get big. I'm sorry, you have to work out. Like, getting a big BBL or a lipo is not the end. You have to actually work out to keep that body in shape, because you might be looking at the mirror and you're seeing like a really skinny person, but in your head, just like I explained, in your head it's like you're big. It's like you're still big. It's like you're still big. Then you keep trying to lose more weight. Please know when to stop. Please know when to stop. Like, even though you're being skinny, there's the unhealthy side of being slim. There's an unhealthy side of that, which is like anorexia. So please do not restrict yourself to the point where you hate food and it tastes like it's like work to eat. So like, lose weight cautiously. Yeah, I'm going to say cautiously, because I already know my body. I already know my body. I know how I feel about my body. I am very small right now because that's how I want, and that's what I want. I actually want to be smaller, maybe a size 7, but I'm not sure. Before the end of the year, it might work out for me, and you're going to look younger. What do I eat now versus what you think I eat? This question is very tricky. Yeah, I'm going to say how I eat now is very, very. Okay, so let me explain how I eat now. These days, from the year 2026, last year, I think I was a bit mildly strict with myself, and I still maintain my weight because I have a time where I stop eating. These days, from January, I started my intermittent fasting. I've always been doing the intermittent fasting from like for 5 years, 5 years straight. No time that I've stopped doing intermittent fasting. I always keep it. Break by 3. Now it's 3 o'clock. Before it was 5. Break by 3. Eat. Stop eating by 8. What I eat now, I try to eat very healthy, very, very healthy. I do have lots of things in my fridge packed, but my sister is like, "It's for visitors, is it for you?" And it makes sense to me. So my fridge is always stocked with junk, but I never eat them. Would you believe I never snack when it's past 8? I just take a bit of chocolate and I eat. I break my fast these days by 3 o'clock or like 4 p.m. and I stop eating by 8 p.m. I don't eat rice every day. I eat rice only one time in a week, which is on Sunday. Then on Monday, I follow up with beans, which is by 3 p.m. or like 4 p.m. I eat beans. Next, I eat pasta. Yes, I eat pasta, and it's one meal. Let me show you my size. My serving size for my food is very small. So this is the serving size of my food, and it's not going to be this big, but this is the serving size. This is the dessert plate compared to this one. This is an actual size of a plate. I use the dessert plate when serving myself, so my servings are really small, but it still is in my tummy. Like how small my stomach is now, it's still a bit big. When I'm breaking my fast by 3 p.m., I have 2 scoops of Milk and K. I like the sweetened one because for me it's nice. The unsweetened one tastes like hell. Even though I like garlic and ginger, but like that one is just like, ugh, I cannot do that. So I use 2 scoops, 2 full spoon of Milk and K, or Milk and K. Then I split a red apple into 2 and I cut it and put it into the Milk and K. Then I use granola, a very small handful of granola. Then I cut like a pear or any other fruits inside. Then I also add like a little bit of granite inside, and I mix it all up and I have it for 3 p.m. Sometimes I might have like sourdough bread. Remember I said I don't eat bread at all. I've not eaten bread for 3 years. It's a personal choice that I decided to do for myself because I love bread, and I felt like it was contributing to my problem because it's something that is easily reachable. You just reach, I'm hungry, bread. I'm hungry, bread with stew, bread with beans, bread with this, bread with that. Bread can literally go with everything. It's like I don't know what to call it, but like it's like my guy. I discovered sourdough bread, and then I make that mix and put it on sourdough bread, and I had that, and I eat by 6. My breakfast, like yes, exactly the literal word. My breakfast is 3 p.m. After 3 p.m., I wait till like 6. After you have your fiber filled food or like a fiber bar before this, you wait 30 minutes or an hour before having your actual meal. Then it's going to actually sit well. You're not going to be able to eat as much as when you make you eat the fiber, then you just eat your food. No, it doesn't work that way. 30 minutes or an hour after before you have your food. Let me show you the drink of choice that I always reach out for. So essentially, I don't drink how would you call it in Nigeria? They call it mineral soft drinks. I don't drink it. Anyone that is frizzy, I don't drink it. I try my best not to drink it. In fact, it doesn't taste good in my mouth these days. I just have them for visitors when they come. I always get my hands on grounded nuts. This is soy milk, and the calories in it is, I don't know, 240 calories. I take this bottle you see in that is 300 ml, and I drink it 4 times. I'm not saying that I'm too restrictive, but like I take it 4 times. I try my best not to drink the whole bottle. No, I don't drink the whole bottle. 4 times I have this. I have one that's remaining there. I've been taking for 3 days, so like 4 times just to refresh myself. And then I use tiger nuts, beetroot juice, ginger shots. Those are my drink of choice. Then my worst drink of choice when I want to have sugar and I'm like, let me sacrifice this instead of drinking any of these drinks, is beer. I know that's my problem, but like I have a small tummy. Let me show you. Like my tummy is small, so yeah, but I drink beer on the days when I'm really, really stressed and tired and I just want to wind down. So I have beer. I'm not even going to lie that I don't have beer. I have one can of beer, and my beer of choice is Budweiser. So you see, you can be fun with what you have, but you just have to be very careful or like calculate correctly. You know your body more than I know my body. I'm just telling you my experience and how I been maintaining my body till now. It's been 5 years from this person to this person now. It's been a long time, but I did lose my own weight in 8 weeks, no doubt. But maintaining it is usually the problem with most people. Try your best to limit carb intake. Carb is not the problem, it's how you eat it. It's how consistent you have carb that becomes a problem. If you're eating bread every single day, it's going to have an adverse effect. If I'm drinking beer every single day, I'm going to have an adverse effect. It's going to have an adverse effect on my body. So like, those things progress, just how fat progresses. It's not one day you gain weight, it's not one day you're going to lose weight. So you have to know your body, limit carb, increase protein and fiber, have beef, have chicken. Those things are expensive. I know healthy eating is very expensive. I'm being really very realistic, but I'm a single person and I live by myself. It's quite affordable for me, and I do things that fit my budget on how I eat. So we have like moi moi, we have what's that one, the local one, okpa, we have eko, we have beans. I love beans actually. Anyhow it is made, I love beans. We have ofada rice, we have basmati rice, we have different options that you can pick from and try to make your diet more accessible. And many people do not eat fruit. Please try to incorporate fruit in your food, even though I know that fruit is like stored sugar. Try your best not to eat too much fruit as well, because it could lead you towards diabetes if you have it in your genetics, or make you fat. People that go on fruit diet, I really don't know how they do that, but like, that doesn't work for me. In my head, I'm just like eating sugar. Habits that actually kept my weight off. Honestly, I'm not going to lie to you. It is starvation. No, let me be honest. It is intermittent fasting. Like I said, I've been doing intermittent fasting consistently more since 5 years till today. There's no time that I've actually stopped intermittent fasting. Even when I am really stressed with work, I still fast for some time. Then I think I gave myself some 2 months break where I was doing my fast till like 12. I don't know how breakfast tastes in my morning. Like the morning food, like wake up in the morning and have breakfast, like food. Like for me, it's disgusting. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how my body can accept it, so I never do it. Stress, I forget to eat sometimes, and I eat really late and I stay up really late. I do have bad habits. My sleeping habit is very bad. I sleep by like 3 and I wake up by 7, which is bad, but I'm still keeping my weight the way it is because of intermittent fasting and my portion size. Honestly, those are my big OG habits that I have kept in place 100% is intermittent fasting and portion control. Let me not forget Pilates and yoga. I do that every single day for the last 5 years. The only time I don't do Pilates, like I said, is on Tuesday and on Sunday. So twice, I don't do 5 days in a row. I do Pilates. I do strength Pilates 3 times a week and yoga 2 times a week, which has helped tremendously in my body. I look awesome more than before. I don't know, it's just great. Also, I incorporated more supplements to my diet. I have evening prime rose for my skin, my body, my hormones to regulate it, because your hormones, sometimes PCOS and all that, can increase your weight and you might just have like water retention or whatever. I do not have PCOS, but I like to take evening prime rose for the skin and for the hair, for the nails. Then I also have vitamin D3. I have glutathione. I also have collagen supplements. All these things are just so that my outward look is going to look really good and I don't have dippings and all those things. Some people that use MJ and the other one, I keep forgetting what it is called, the injections to lose weight. Nothing is wrong with that. You just have to do it cautiously, because there's something called those, it has a face. When you lose weight that way, it has a face, like the dippings. And some people actually, their body have dippings regardless. Like they have these dippings here. When they smile, the dippings is too hard and it's too harsh. So they tend to get scared. They don't want to look that way for some people. And they forget that there's something called runner's face. If you run a lot as well, you're going to develop such type of face. So every struggle has its own effects. Cortisol phase, did it come back? Girl, look at me. No, it did not come back. Why? Because I hardly take sugar. I try my best not to have anything that is too sweet. Sugar, 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 sugar. I try my best not to. I hardly take carb. I have days when I take carb and the days when I don't take carb. And I always do face yoga. That is my go-to. If you've not seen my face yoga video, it is there, how to reduce cortisol face, our baby fat. It is there. I do face yoga every single time, and I've also moved the face yoga to lymphatic drainage or like body yoga on my body and my tummy, which has been so helpful. Over 1 year, I'm sure I'm going to see like smart result. My waist is, in fact, my waist is actually now smaller. I think my waist is 26, 20, 27. If I'm being like the exact size of my waist. So yeah, I don't have cortisol face. Look at this chin. My cortisol phase did not come back, obviously, because I've maintained the same thing I have been doing for the last 5 years consistently without stopping. And that is one thing about healthy living. If you're consistently doing the same thing to maintain something, especially your weight, is going to remain that way. Just as it's the same thing as if you're consistently posting or like doing something, it's going to be that way. If you're consistently eating junk food, you're obviously going to get fat. If you're consistently rejecting food, you might develop anorexia. Every struggle has its impacts, you know. I picked my struggle and work for my body, and that's what I'm sharing with you. If you're someone who struggles with eating, the majority of the problem is eating. The times that you eat, you might be like, oh, I don't eat all the time, but I don't eat every time. But in between those times, you're binging, you're eating da 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 da. That's contributing to your weight. Consistency of that thing is going to make you big. Oh, I hardly eat. I don't eat. I eat. Within yourself, you know that you eat and you're a big bag. You like to eat. You like eating. Egg roll. I don't even know what that tastes like now. Egg roll, donut, meat pie, chicken, fried chicken, da 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 da. And it's not like you're eating it with something that makes sense. Like that's a snack. That's a snack. It doesn't make sense to me. Doesn't make sense to me. If you're consistently doing the same thing that you're consistently doing, you're going to get the same result. If you're going to the gym every single day and your diet is shit, you're going to be fat. Do you know how it is to be big and then gain muscle? Do you know what you're going to look like? I don't know. I don't know. Like people don't have that psychology. They want to build, but you have to be slim first, then build. If you lose weight and then you work out, the result is going to if you see the results, you're going to be like marveled, because it's going to be far different from what you've even imagined. Like it's going to be mad. But if you're a fat person at the gym and you have not handled your kitchen, as we're here, and you've not handled your kitchen, you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time, because 90% of weight loss is not at the gym. It is your kitchen. And then 10% is to gum your body together. Let me put it in layman time. Make your body strong together, muff up together. Because if your kitchen is unhealthy, I'm so sorry, you're wasting your time at the gym. Sorry, girl, you're wasting your time at the gym. The biggest lie I heard about weight loss. If anybody tells you that when you've lost weight, then you can just, or like the fact that you've done like your body, like you did BPO or lipo, and then you just relax, you're going to waste your money after a year. After a year, your gut is going to come back. You do not relax. You maintain the consistency of how you look like now, because if that's what you want to look like for a while, if you don't want to look that way, that's fine, you can scroll past, even though you've gotten to this part. But like, you don't relax. You keep yourself aware. You keep your control of food in the way it's supposed to be. You cannot just relax because you've lost weight, or like you've done a BBL, or you've done liposuction. No, it's going to get bad. It's going to get worse. And that's why people go over and over and over again, because you cannot just relax. I don't know if you know, what's her name? If you know Bernice Burgers. If you know Bernice Burgers, do you know how old she is? Do you know how old she is? She's almost 50 years old. But you would never know. Even though she did her body or whatever, she's always at the gym. She's respecting her kitchen and eating healthy. She looks good for her age. So you cannot relax because you've lost weight. Then you just be like, let me just eat. From that one binging that you're going to eat that day, the next day, the sugar craving will increase, because you've reminded your body what it misses. And your body is going to be poking you to open your fridge and gobble down everything. Don't do that. Don't relax. Maintain. Okay? Maintain the consistency. If I had to do it again, I would do it differently? No. It's the same way. Like I said, when I was a size 16, I tried everything to lose weight. I tried everything to lose weight. Starved myself for 2 days, went on fruit diet, went to the gym, did everything I could just to lose weight. 2 days without eating. Nothing worked until I saw the video talking about intermittent fasting and I started it and I kept my because I always want to be slim. There will not be a next time, honestly, and I would not let myself to go for it to be a next time for me to start doing intermittent fasting. I don't think I have a very fast metabolism. I struggle with bloating. I still have bloating, and I try to drink. I incorporate teas, green tea, chamomile tea, neem tea, all those teas just to help me debloat. And I try to cut down the things that make me bloated. Eggs, I have egg intolerance. Milk, I have milk intolerance. I just fart, and the whole gig about having milk intolerance. I cut those things down, but I still have bloating. I always still have bloating, and I resolved to having teas, and which has helped a lot in my diet, because after the end of the day, for that one meal that I have, I get bloated till I go to bed. I get bloated, and I did not understand it. I do not understand it, but I have solved that problem with having teas and trying my best to remove myself from too much food. I realized that even though my stomach is small, I don't put like I usually go over my stomach, so like it becomes too bloated and harder for food to process because I have a very slow metabolism. Now, because I have a slow metabolism, after I eat, I wake up in the morning and I'm very hungry. I like that drive. I like when I'm very hungry in the morning because maybe I'm going to lose a couple of inch of weight. That bloating is my problem. Is like my biggest problem because I get bloated, and I feel like most girls get bloated when they eat one thing and they get really bloated. So what has helped me most is green tea, most especially. Coffee has helped me as well, even though no, my mom's like stop coffee, but like yeah, I love coffee. I don't know what I can say to you. Girls, I see you, and I know that it's very hard to lose weight. It's very, very, very difficult. Don't let anybody lie to you. Yes, you can go through the easy route of getting injections, which is not bad at all. If it's too hard for you to take, you should do that. But you should be consistent with how you eat. Just because you did eat taking Manjari or taking MJ and the other one, I've forgotten what it's called. I can't remember. I might just write it out. You still have to maintain your weight, and you have to be strict in maintaining your weight after you've finished with your treatment. Even though you do a BBL or a liposuction, like for your tummy, your back, whatever, if you don't have a healthy diet, it's all going to be useless within a year. And if you keep doing and doing and doing, well, I really don't know. It's your choice, your body, your choice. I know many people find it hard to gain weight because they want to lose some certain weight, but this is for the girls, like I said, that wants to be slim and skinny. Don't preach to us, please. We want what we want exactly. We do what we want, okay? If you want to gain weight, go gain weight. That's your choice. That's your cross. That's what you want. People that want to lose weight are here and they exist. And when someone calls you fat, don't be upset. It's just a description of what you look like. You are fat. Like, accept that fact first. Number one step is accepting that you are fat. Don't have a fat blindness, thinking that you're sick and then your guts is here on the floor. Like, please now, especially if you've never given birth, like your gut is here as a young girl. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't look nice. Like, it doesn't. I really don't know. Anybody who's telling you that, the men telling you that, oh, I like my girls big, I like them. Okay. If you're doing your weight loss journey or your weight loss trip for somebody else, like on the long run, you're going to hate yourself because you're not the person that sets the prerequisite for you to lose weight. Someone else helped you to do that. You might even blame the person for, when I was this way, this is what happened to me, this is how people approached me, da 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 da. I don't know how you're going to be like a really young girl and somebody's going to be calling you mommy, like mommy as a young girl. That's like really sad. It's sad. Honestly, it's sad. Stop eating. Just stop eating. Calm down. Calm your horses down and drop that burger. Drop the egg roll. Drop. People can drink Coke every single day. What am I saying? 5 bottle of Coke for a day. Some people do it. Yes, and people eat rice from Monday to Sunday. Indomie from Monday to Sunday. I have Indomie here. I eat Indomie maybe once a month. Sometimes never. It's just there for fancy. In case my siblings, anybody comes and they want to eat something, they might just have noodles. No, never. It can't be me. If you're in that space right now where you lost weight but your mind has not fully come to terms with it, I see you. Actually, I do see you. I'm going to give it up for you, because maintaining this isn't about being perfect. That's not the point. It's about building a life that doesn't make you want to escape your body anymore. And I know that you're putting in the work. I don't know what happened in December. I don't know how you did your dirty December. I don't know how it went for you. I don't know where you went to, what you've eaten. I don't know what you look like now, because you're just in the comments or in the likes or just watching the video. Try and put effort in what you're doing. Yeah, you can't do a weight loss intermittent fasting for a week and expect results. The result you're going to get for the first week is removal, like water retention in your body going off, You're going to feel lighter, but the main fat is not going to burn in a week. You're just going to feel lighter because all the water retained in your body has gone out. It's just like a lymphatic drainage that's going to happen in a week. From week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, week 6, you're going to see a difference. Like I said, don't even get a scale. Don't get a scale from anywhere. Buy the size that you want to be in. Buy the size you want to be in. If you want to be a size 8, buy a top that is a size 8. If you want to be a size 4, buy a top that is a size 4. A top and a pant that's a size 4. And jeans. And when I say jeans, not the stretchy jeans, jeans. When you buy a jeans and you buy a top that's a size, the size that you want to be, that's what you use as your weight. So you don't get like, oh my god, I'm not even seeing any change, no, use that as a premise for checking your weight, because that's the only truth you're going to ever get. The weight, the scale might not even tell you the truth. You might be on that same size for long, because it could be your muscle that has developed and then the fat has gone, but you still have muscle, so you might still weigh more. Now, in order for you to know if you've lost weight in certain areas, buy the clothes, the size of the clothes that you want to be in. Now, my love, if this felt like a conversation that you needed to be in, please subscribe and like my video. This year, we're not rushing this version of you. We are going to make the version of you hot AF, especially if you subscribe to my channel, because it's a new year. This is like a sit down, even though I'm not sitting down. This is a kitchen setting, because this is where your problem starts. The kitchen, your bed, and the fridge. That is where your problem starts or emancipates from. The kitchen, the fridge, and the bed. Because if you're always lounging on the bed and you're binging, you're going to get big. If you're always on the fridge, big. If you're in the kitchen cooking rubbish, big. Okay, this year is going to be a better version for you if you stay subscribed to my channel. I'm going to make follow-up videos, or like more videos like this once a month, just so that we can catch up on where we are in our weight journey, especially if you're someone that wants to be skinny or slim. Don't forget to subscribe and like my video. My name is Hennessy AJ, or AJ Hennessy. You can call me AJ or you call me Henny, anyone that suits your taste. I am a creative, many things, but I create slow vlogs centered around, but not limited to, fashion, skincare, and lifestyle. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed everything and every bit of this video. I hope to see you in my next vlog for next week. Yeah, bye guys, take care.